Okay, we are now in Logan Vision, and today I am going to try making some sort of barbecue brisket sandwich, just because I'm hungry. So I have recently come into a lot of smoked brisket from an undisclosed source, and I am going to go ahead and try and turn it into a bit of a sandwich. So yeah, let's get started with that. I also froze this just because I did get a lot and I didn't want it to go bad. If I had any foresight, I probably would have thawed some out, but I did not, so I don't know. This stuff seems pretty thin. You could probably just start it in a cold pan, which is what I'm going to do, and then we'll see how it goes. I'll just keep it over low heat and see what happens. It's not like I'm trying to get it super crispy or anything, and this stuff has a lot of fat in it, so there's no need to add any oil or anything. How much do I want on here? This stuff's going to shrink too, I think. Let's see. Um, oh, you're stuck together, aren't you? That's no good. Come on. Oh well, whatever. I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay. Um, one more piece. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens. All right. Ooh, I bet if I put a lid on this, that would help some of the steam to like soften up the brisket maybe a little bit and speed up the thawing. I'll keep an eye on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Don't want the heat too high. You do this a lot when you're like cooking bacon and stuff too. It's best to start that in a cold pan for similar reasons. Meat with a lot of fat in it, it helps to start it over low heat so the fat can sort of render out and it'll fry in that a little bit more. Whereas if you start it on higher heat or in a hot pan, then it's just going to start to burn immediately before the inside gets cooked. But it's really just what you're going for. Yeah, yeah, I'll put a lid on this. Let's see. All right, so I will come back in a moment and see how it is, I guess. All right, this is like a minute or two later. You can see what I was talking about. Keeping it over low heat, some of that fat's starting to come out, starting to thaw just a little bit. I might flip this stuff over in a moment, once we get a little more grease on the pan. But yeah, all right, this seems to be working okay. Some of these littler pieces are thawing quickly. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You see, it's got a lot of fat in it. I might turn the temperature down even a little bit more just to make sure I don't end up burning anything. No, I'll just flip it now. Yeah, why not? I'm really hoping these two pieces will unstick. Otherwise, they may not thaw in the middle. That would be unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, I flipped that twice. Well, here's a third time. Okay, yeah, this is what I was kind of hoping would happen. You see, we're starting to soften up a bit. We're starting to thaw out a bit. This is really what I'm looking for. I wonder how we're looking on the underside. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Okay. I guess a better way to explain what I want to do here is kind of like think about like if you cook a steak or something, you want your heat to be really high and you want it to be high because you want to sear the outside before the inside gets fully cooked. If you have higher heat, that's something that's kind of possible. If you turn your heat down a lot lower, then that heat's going to have a chance to work its way through whatever it is that you're cooking a lot more thoroughly than it would if the heat was high. So that way you're able to cook the outside and make sure the inside comes up to whatever temperature it is that you would like. So you can kind of get away with cooking some things from frozen if they're sliced very thinly. Uh, and really push the limits when you're lazy, which is what I'm doing now. So we'll see. But I think it's turning out pretty all right. I'm also trying to keep this stuff moving around because cast iron itself does not necessarily heat very evenly. It holds on to heat very well, but the heat does not spread evenly over the course of the cook. So like it may start in the middle of the pan and then work its way out to the outside of the pan. Like right now, this handle is still, I can still grab this, but by the time we're done, it will probably be red hot. I may voice over this depending on how awkward I sound, or who knows? Maybe you'll just have to listen to me and I'll make really awkward small talk about the weather and how cold it is here right now. Oh yeah, this is coming along wonderfully though. I'm hoping if we get enough fat to render out of this, that I can use it to toast the sandwich bun, and that would really be something. Let's see, I don't want this to get too crispy. I want it to be soft and nice for the sandwich. Yeah, but recently I got my hands on a bunch of this stuff, probably like 7 pounds. So I'm thinking sandwiches, maybe, maybe something else involving like mashed potatoes, some sort of hash. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever I can do with it. All right, I think now that we're all nice and thawed out, I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit, try and get this just a hair more brown, and then take it off, and that should be good for the brisket. All right, this is looking pretty okay, so I think I'm going to take it out of the pan now and then add some seasoning to this. Right now, I think it's unseasoned. There's not even any salt on this. Ooh, chose a very bad day to wear a white shirt, that's for sure. Although most days I wear white shirts are bad days to wear white shirts because I always end up staining them. I don't think I have a single white shirt that doesn't have a stain on it somewhere. Hmm, let me see. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is plenty though. I may even want to wipe some of that out. Who am I kidding? Let's see. All right. I'll let that toast for a bit. We'll see how it comes. In the meantime, I think I'm going to add some seasoning to this. Let's see. That's probably all right. I tried to make one of these videos before, but I realized as I was editing it that I had the GoPro pointed like right at my chest, and you could barely even see the food. So hopefully this one turns out a little bit better, but we'll see. I'm also kind of at a crossroads because I know on here I want melted cheese, but I'm not exactly sure how I should go about doing that. If I should like put it under the broiler or try and like press the sandwich or something. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work for a quick sandwich, though. Hmm. How are we doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's keep going. Actually, I might flip these pieces around so the other sides of them can toast a bit more. See, that's what I was talking about cast iron not spreading its heat so evenly. If you can notice, like the parts that were more towards the middle of the pan, this side It was a little bit more brown than this one, so I'm trying to even that out. That's also why I've been moving this bread around so much, just to try and make sure it all gets even exposure to heat. Oh shit, we're done. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's assemble the sandwich. Let's see. And then I'll figure out what to do. Well, hey, you know what? Ah, fuck it. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. We'll go. Let's do. Start with the brisket. Throw it on. Oh, damn. This is way more than I thought I was going to need. I thought this was going to shrink a lot more. I might leave those other pieces off. Brisket. Let's go. And some onions. You know. And then we'll throw on the cheese. And then let's do pickles on top or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. That seems all right, I think. Let's see. Let's do something like that. Eh, you don't need to go in the oven. All right, let's see. Put you back in the pan. All right. Oh, how could I forget the barbecue sauce? Oh, you know what? I'll put that on the top half. That's what I'll do. All right, is the broiler on? Yeah, we're good. All right. All right, let's see. I'll just give that a moment to sit under there. You really got to watch this stuff, though, or you're gonna end up burning the shit out of it. Let's see. There we are. That's good, though. And barbecue sauce. Let's go like, I don't know. Yeah, why not? Get out of there. All right. All right, that's seeming pretty all right. I think I can crown my king. And then I guess I'll cut into you. Actually, I won't. That's all it's gonna be. Fuck it. Why not? Just so I can get a thumbnail or something. Um, Not my finest work, I don't think, but Man, it's gonna be good. All right, well, see you guys later.